got some smoke. Come on, get me inside. I'm gonna shut it off. Welcome back to Gold's Garage. It's still raining currently, so we can't take it out just yet, but we're gonna take care of this. As I've shown you before, I do have a cheapy Amazon stereo in here because the Bose, or how they say now, Bose radio, their amps just blow up and they start screeching when you're trying to listen to your music. What people do is you can actually just remove it and use the original speakers and just put power and ground on them, and they sound just fine. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this card. I've already done all the other ones. The door cards are really annoying to do, so that's what I'm gonna do today because I've been putting it off for a long time. So first thing I'm gonna do is take the panel off itself. If I remember correctly, you just gotta do all the Phillips. These 80s models, man, they just had screws coming out from everywhere. It's not like today's cars where you have plastic tabs that break on you. Nice thing to do. Makes it a lot easier. Almost all of them are missing. Probably worked on this before. It seems like this door jam lamp, whatever, has been like tied off. I have to figure out what that's for. But, pretty much we did all that so we could get these screws out right here and take that assembly out. Okay, I have a new plan. I was going to take the entire door card out, but it's stuck with adhesive, and I really don't want to mess with that right now. What I was able to do is just move this out of the way, and I can take the speaker wire and just shove it in through there and grab it from that side. Well, it was a dark, grueling process, but I was able to slither this in there, through there, all the way into here. I have a hole in here that I drilled. I'm just gonna slip that in there, and that's done with the door. Man, I gotta tell you, this is one of the most annoying jobs you can choose to do if you want to torture yourself. Great, let's get this back together. So the reason you can't just use this as a positive and negative and feed that into the aftermarket stereo is because this isn't actually always on. This is connected to the Bose amplifier, and if that, a capacitor usually fails in that, these will just have no power. So in the beginning, 6 months ago, when I was getting that system in here, I thought that I would be able to just use these. Nope, gotta do it the hard way. I got my terminals, soldered them up too. We're gonna plug this in, we're gonna check, make sure that it's making noise before I patch everything together. Okay, the weather just got a little better. The only unfortunate thing is the sun is coming down on us real quick. I forgot I have to plug the speaker wires into the center console. That's what we got, what we're working with. It's really easy actually. Even this like cheapy, see, front right, positive, front right, negative. That's the front right. So just plug it in real quick. So it's currently raining, but I can't. I'm going to school. I don't know when I'll be back to, you know, even start this thing, run it, drive it. I would just feel so bad if I left it like this. Without at least driving it a little bit, you know, testing it out. So I made an agreement with myself. If the windshield wipers work, we'll take it out. So let's see. Okay, I was just being stupid. It was in drive. I had to set the shift lever like that so that I could tear the front console off. Alright, the brakes are kind of shit, so let's see how this goes. Car shakes so much. You got this. I'm so nervous, guys. You don't actually understand. I built this engine all by myself. Oh, and I barely have brakes. Okay, I don't really want to go up the big hill, so I'm going to make a U-turn here. You still got good everything. Yeah. Okay, let's keep it that way, huh? Alright. I'm going to try and make a U-turn here. Oh yeah, these brakes, man. They're just awesome brakes. Don't hit the middle. Come on, come on. Okay, it's shifting. Home stretch, baby. Come on, come on. You got this. Brake. I got some smoke. Come on, give me inside, That might just be coolant boiling over. I probably put too much. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm gonna shut it off. Oh god. I don't know, it's coming from the exhaust. I don't know what that is. Something's sloshing around. I'm not seeing anything. It's very smoky in here. I'm gonna check the oil. don't know, maybe I just ate all the oil and the exhaust was smoking because it was burning off the oil. I don't know if that makes sense. But I don't see anything else. It doesn't smell like oil. You know, it may have been trans fluid, actually. Oh, we got a drip. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So to recap, drove maybe a mile, turned back. I didn't turn back because I thought something was wrong. I just turned back because it was dark and I didn't really want to get stuck. But the oil pressure was good. But we noticed some smoking. Now that I'm smelling it, it smells like transmission fluid. So we're going to check it out right now, see what's leaking. It's not the engine. Oh, you know what I think it is? It's probably the cooler lines. They get really hot. Yeah, look at them. So pretty much that's them right there. It gets really hard to tighten them up. I guess I didn't tighten them all the way. That's definitely where the leak is coming from. You know what probably happened is it dripped, swam all the way through these, and landed on the exhaust. The exhaust probably burnt it up. All things considered, definitely workable. A lot better than what I thought it was going to be, like a rear main leak. Thank God. I'm going to do some research because I know that I did tighten them. It's not like they have a specific torque spec on them. I do know that I put too much in the trans, so maybe that's just where they aerate from and they spill out. If you think about it, those transmission cooler lines are the highest location in the trans system where fluid can get up to. So the air bubbles through there and pushes some liquid out. Thinking that's the method. When I checked the oil like a minute ago, it was empty and I was like, oh. But I just checked it now and it's smidged below full. So with that, I think I'm gonna end this video on a good note, on a successful note. We did it, guys. We did it just in time for the winter quarter to begin. I won't see this thing probably for at least 10 weeks. It's gonna be sad. I'll think of something. Maybe I'll post some videos of my bike just to keep you guys interested in myself because I go crazy at school. I need to be working on something. So I had a lot of fun these past 3 weeks working on this car. Last February, tore the engine out, started building it. It took me about 4 months. I finished around the 4th of July. Really wanted to take it out then. It just wasn't ready though. Finished closer to the end of the July and then I had to move. And so this car has basically been sitting there ever since. So first thing I did when I got here 3 weeks ago, pushed the car into the garage. You know, I made a nice little spot for me to work on here because everything then was outside, really like a backyard mechanic. First week I was trying to get it running. I was 180 out on the distributor. Scale issue, I know. Second week we were dealing with that weird VATS bypass, whatever that was. The last week was just tightening up loose ends. I do want to sell this. I also want to get a C5. I do need to get a smogged before we do that. A few tiny things. So you'll see this again. Don't worry. Alright guys, peace out. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please subscribe. And remember, if I can do it, there's no way you can't do it.